Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, Moksha Sannyasa Yoga, chapter 18, verse 29. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, a tamasic karta is unsteady, vulgar, arrogant, deceitful, malicious, indolent, despondent, and a procrastinator. So Bhagavan has used all the words against the tamasic karta. So we can simply say, if we want to scold somebody, you are chapter 18, verse 28%. Finish, matter over. Every word has been used there. Chapter 18, verse 28%. You are. Finish. Now verse 29. Buddhir dhrideshchaiva gunatatrividam shruno prochyamanamasheshena pradatvena dhananjaya. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Bhagavan addresses Arjuna here as Dhananjaya, wealthy man. Dhananjaya means a person who has won lot of wealth. Arjuna earned this title not only by winning many battles, from which he amassed wealth, but he also won celestial wealth, like Pasubhadastra, that is Astra, Pasupati. Pasupati is Lord Shiva. He fought with Bhagavan Shiva and got this Astra. So celestial wealth also he had. That is why he is Dhananjaya. Bhagavan says, Arjuna, please listen to threefold buddhi and dhriti. Buddhi is jnana. What is the difference between buddhi and jnana? Swami Dayananda Saraswati quotes Adi Shankara here, who says, buddhi is the faculty of thinking, while jnana is the actual thought modification, vritti, that obtains in the buddhi. Dhriti is resolve. That is also threefold. Buddhi and dhriti are based on guna, which is threefold. Bhagavan says, Arjuna, I will explain completely without leaving anything to doubt. Asheshadaha. I will not leave anything. Bhagavan, whenever he teaches, suppose if you want to learn something about a car engine, everything Bhagavan removes and put everything before you. Then one by one, what is this, what is this, what is this? He teaches. Nothing is left to doubt. Swami Chinmayananda says, Bhagavan explained that work is constituted of three factors. We saw that. Jnanam karma karta. Jnanam karma cha karta cha. We saw that. That is knowledge, action and doer. Then we saw the three types of knowledge, three types of action and three types of doers. Sattva, based on the Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. But there are two factors which supply fuel and motive force in all the sustained work. They are understanding, buddhi, and dhriti, fortitude. Buddhi or understanding means intellectual capacity in the individual to grasp what the problem is. The ability in an individual to observe, analyze, and estimate the situation. What is this? What is the problem? Fortitude is the faculty of constantly keeping one idea in the mind and consistently working towards it to see the logical end. You should not perseverance, simply put perseverance. Swami Chinmayananda says, consistency of purpose and self-application without allowing oneself to be tossed about hither and thither like a dry leaf at the mercy of the breeze. That is called fortitude. We are all moved by our thoughts. Our thoughts go hither and thither. Even while talking about Bhagavad Gita, mind goes somewhere. You have to keep the mind. That is why mistakes are coming. Otherwise, where is the question of mistakes coming there? Every action is controlled and guided by our intellectual capacity of understanding and faithful consistency of purpose. That is fortitude. Bhagwan says he will in detail explain the threefold nature of these two faculties. This is about meeting problems and challenges of life. Swami Chinmayananda says, one need not have to worry. What will I do next if the present problem is solved? I have this problem today. If it is solved, what will I do tomorrow? You don't have to worry. Swamiji says, immediately another problem will be supplied, free of cost. No need to pay. Bhagwan goes on supplying problems. Day after day. Sometimes 2, 3 problems at the same time also. Swamiji says, it all depends on how you approach the problem. These are all life teachings. We cannot simply read Bhagavad Gita. Simply for the sake of reading, if we read, sir, are you applying it to your life? Maybe difficult. But at least I know the knowledge is there. Now I have to bring the thinking capacity, the intellectual capacity. So Swamiji is teaching beautifully this. It all depends on how you approach the problem. If you want to meet the problem, Swamiji says, first study the problem. Collect all the data or the information about the problem. What is this problem? A doctor has to completely understand the disease by prescribing various tests before he starts his treatment. Intellectual understanding of the problem is a must. Once you understand the problem, then you can find a solution. Dhriti is consistency of purpose for solving the problem. Consistently you have to put forth effort. You should not give up. Swami Chinmayananda gives a small story for our understanding. A very good story to make this verse easily, to understand this verse easily. A patient went to a doctor for curing some disease. He had some disease, minor disease. He went to the doctor. Naturally, we do that. Because the advertisement and everything says, don't take medicine on your own. So some problem was there, he went to the doctor. Doctor immediately started treating the patient. He prescribed medicines, one after the other. In spite of taking the medicines, the condition of the patient deteriorated day by day. It was going bad. After a few months, doctor said, sorry, there is no point in treating this fellow. He will live only for a few days or weeks. So take him home and have an advance booking with the Pandit. So nowadays you have to take appointment, otherwise it's not possible. So take an appointment with the Pandit. That is what the doctor said. So his family stopped the medicines. Unnecessary expenditure, because anyway he is going to die within a few days or weeks. So after a month, this patient walked into the doctor's room, consultancy room. Doctor was shocked and surprised. This fellow should have died, but he is hale and healthy. Patient said, the moment the family stopped the medicines, I became all right. This is what is prescribing medicine without understanding the disease. Swamiji says, we are like those doctors who try to solve our problems without completely understanding what it is. First, understand the problem, then find the solution. And consistently work towards the end, towards the goal. That is what buddhi and dhriti are. I think the difference between knowledge and intellect is this. Simply put, When you buy a car or a scooter, you will be given a toolkit along with it. It will contain some spanners and some certain other instruments. The spanners are like the knowledge. Which spanner to apply for which screw is intelligence. Otherwise, you will be rotating the spanner. Screw will not be, it will not get loosened. You will be rotating it. Or you will, if you want to tighten it, it will not tighten. So spanner is like knowledge. Spanners are knowledge. Which spanner to which screw, that is buddhi. That is intellect. Similarly, fortitude. Normal example. This all happens at our home. The wife will try to unscrew the medicine bottle. The medicine, it comes with a cap, sealed cap. So she will try, go on trying it. Cap easily will not give up. She will try many times. Then she will put a small cloth upon that cap and then she will try to open it. It will not give up. She will give it to her husband who will be watching the TV. The husband will put one pressure. Immediately the cap will get opened. He will sarcastically smile at the wife. You tried so many times. I did only once. But what happened was, one more try, that cap would have given up. It would have, she could have done it on her own. But last minute she gave up. That trying, that perseverance, that is called fortitude. You have to do it till the end. That is what I think. Bhagavan says both buddhi and dhruti, it is of three types. Verse 29 again. Buddher bedam dhrudeschaiva gunatatrividam shunum prochyamanamasheshena pradakvena dhananjayam. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Arihom sarvam krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana